I'm so happy to see flowers blooming and the sun shining and the birds singing and to know it's spring. This winter in LA has been very unusual. It's been raining a lot. So this year I'm extra excited to start dressing for spring. So I'm going to share with you just some really simple, easy tweaks you can do to your wardrobe to transition from winter months, from colder months to the warmer, hopefully warmer spring months. It's one of the easiest ways to just transition your wardrobe from winter to spring with stuff you already have is to switch out your darker colors that you've probably been wearing this winter, your blacks, your dark grays, your navies, for lighter colors like your whites, your creams, your ivories, your pinks, your pastels, your lavenders, just the colors that you feel great in. And it doesn't have to be head to toe. It could just be one item. It could be just a blouse. It could be a shoe. It could be a bag. But to start incorporating some of those more spring and summer colors, maybe even more floral prints, and switching out the darker colors you may have gotten stuck in like I have this past winter. The next easy thing I like to do this time of year when the weather is starting to warm up is to switch out my jeans for my shorts. So I love wearing denim shorts with kind of a little bit more of an oversized or relaxed fit sweater like this one. And I just think it's a great way to transition into spring, wearing sweaters with shorts. And I paired this with my sneakers, and I just think it's just a really easy, kind of chic, put together look that it still works for on those colder, spring mornings and spring evenings. But as we're moving into spring, I think it's great to incorporate some shorts. Another alternative you can do if you don't wear shorts, or just a different variation you could do, is to wear a skirt. So swapping out a skirt, it could be a shorter skirt or it could be a midi skirt, but wearing a skirt instead of your jeans or pants is a great way to start transitioning those same pieces in your wardrobe into spring. Now I like to do a French tuck when I'm wearing a sweater like this with a midi skirt. I just kind of do that half tuck in the front to define the look and give it a little bit more shape. And then I like to push up the sleeves to show a little bit more skin that might have been pretty covered up over those winter months. I think ankle boots are a must-have for this time of year. For spring and fall, they're just such a great staple in your wardrobe, and I always recommend having a black and a neutral as well. But as we're transitioning more into spring, I do love to go from wearing my black ankle booties to my tan or brown ones. Going from a darker shoe, just like darker clothes, can kind of make a look feel a little bit more heavy, a little bit more wintry. So transitioning from a black shoe and switching it out to same style of shoe, but a brown ankle booty or a tan ankle booty, whatever your neutral ankle booty is, I think is a great way to start to move into changing some of your outfits from winter outfits to spring outfits. The next way to transition your outfits from winter to spring is by layering. So layering is so key. That was one of the biggest things when we moved to Los Angeles. I had to learn how to layer. I wasn't used to layering. I was used to kind of more, winter clothes and then spring and summer clothes, and I didn't really connect the layering piece. So your layers are your cardigans, your little structured jackets, your blazers, your leather jackets, your denim jackets. It's that light layer that will really help pull a look together, but also is functional too. It gives you that layer of warmth. So in the mornings, sometimes spring mornings are still pretty chilly or cooler. You want to have that extra layer, but the middle of the day tends to get hotter or warmer, and you can just take that layer off. So layers are so key to transition your wardrobe. It's not just functional, it also helps to complete and elevate a look. So you'll see here, I'm just wearing a basic white t-shirt, but as soon as I put a layer on, it just completely changes the feel of this look. Well, I love wearing my dresses all year round, and I just do some simple styling tweaks like maybe adding opaque tights or over the knee boots to keep my legs warm or something like that. This time of year, I feel like we can have our legs bare and wear our little dresses, but adding a layer on top definitely is functional if we are a little cold with our bare legs, but also switching out maybe the over the knee boots for ankle boots. I just think ankle boots and a dress this time of year is the perfect go-to outfit with a little layer. I did make a video all about how to layer, and I did make it more for mild winters, but it's definitely, if you're kind of somebody that's confused about layering or not really sure how to style layers, watch this video because it will help you know how to layer your pieces. My next tip is wearing a dress with ankle boots is a great way to transition your wardrobe from winter, where maybe you were wearing opaque tights or leggings under your dresses and over the knee boots to keep your legs warm, to now you can have those bare legs, but you still want a little bit of coverage. You're not ready for a sandal just yet. So an ankle boot is a great way to transition into spring. Another way to start wearing some of those spring pieces in your wardrobe is by adding a sweater over a dress. So I love doing this. I think one, it kind of breaks it up so it looks like it's two pieces instead of just one, but then again, it's functional. It gives you that extra layer of warmth that you can take on or take off as the temperature changes throughout the day or as it gets warmer or cooler. So I love how it looks when you wear a sweater over a dress, and I like to push the sleeves up to make it a little bit more casual and again show some extra skin. And I styled it here with my brown ankle boots, but I want to show you just a quick transition to switch your ankle boots for your sneakers. So if you have a pair of chic sneakers and you do like wearing dresses with sneakers like I do, it's such a great way to make this feel a little bit more casual and spring ready. So just so you can see how versatile a pair of ankle boots are, especially this time of year, I like to style my ankle boots with a pair of denim shorts and a simple white tee, and then just put a layer on top. And again, I think this is a great way to transition from winter to spring. When you're switching out maybe your heavier sweaters for a lighter layer like a cardigan and a t-shirt, and then instead of your jeans or your heavier pants, it's great to add a pair of shorts, but you still have the ankle booties to kind of anchor the whole look. And because they're that lighter brown color, it just gives it a more effortless spring vibe. Now, although I love wearing my over-the-knee boots in those winter months, around this time of year, I'm pretty much ready to like put those aside and swap them out for either my ankle booties or my chic sneakers. And that's kind of what I start to wear all the time. So in this next look, it's styled for winter. So I'm wearing it with my Anine Bing t-shirt, my little structured jacket, and my full leather leggings, and my over-the-knee boots. Now, what I'm gonna do to transition it to spring, I'm just simply gonna switch out my shoes. So instead of the over-the-knee boots, I'm gonna put on my chic sneakers because I just feel like it still feels really put together. The look doesn't feel as heavy though because the sneakers it's not going all the way up your leg, and it's also, they're a much lighter color. They're not black. So the black feels kind of heavier. So allowing a little bit of skin to show that breaks up between the leggings and my sneakers is a great way to bring in spring. And of course you can do this without the jacket. Again, it's that layering piece you could add on or take off. So if you want some more ideas for how to style some of those spring pieces already in your closet, watch this next video here where I'm sharing the wearable spring trends that you probably already have in your closet. If you got some inspiration for transitioning your wardrobe from winter to spring, hit that subscribe button for new videos on Thursdays. So have a great week, and I will see you soon.